Did Brad Garlinghouse just announce that XRP will be replacing SWIFT as the monetary system going forward? Ripple CEO talks IPO plans and competition strategy against SWIFT. And we have a video where Brad Garlinghouse is speaking with SWIFT's CEO, Gottfried Lebrant. The SWIFT CEO did not understand that an ODL transaction, including XRP, only takes seconds. And if you invested $10,000 in XRP in September 2018, this is how much you'd have today. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse announces the end of the legal battle with the SEC. Ripple backs John Deaton with $1 million in donation for Senate race against Warren. This is really exciting. If you guys have been following the case, you know John Deaton is really on it, and XRP Ripple is going to be supporting him. Plus, we'll be jumping over to Twitter to take a look at what's going on over there. SEC Chairman Gensler will resign due to XRP just leaked from King XRP. Is this real? I dove a little deeper on this one, and it looks like there is no source, no sauce, but we'll be taking a look at that. Also, David Schwartz seeing XRP at $1 million is practical. There's also a tweet here. David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, suggested that envisioning XRP reaching 1 million per coin is actually more practical than aiming for a mere $1 XRP, and we'll dive into that. That video I'll show you on this does explain this article where he talked about this. Ripple got awarded one of the big three local banks in Singapore, DBS Bank. We'll cover this. CNBC discusses the idea of the U.S. potentially holding Bitcoin as a reserve currency under Donald Trump, and much more coming your way in this video. If you are ready to be the first millionaire in your family, make sure you comment down below 777. If you're blessed and bullish, leave that comment 777. Before we dive in, please note that the opinions in this video are for informational and educational purposes only and do not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. All investments, including cryptocurrencies, carry risks of potential losses, and always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor. We are not financial advisors, and relying on our content for financial decisions is at your own risk. By watching, you agree that we are not responsible for any losses or damages, and we do not guarantee specific results or outcomes. Some links below may be affiliate links, and we earn commissions, which helps support value-based videos like this. And then we also hold positions in some discussed cryptocurrencies because we only talk about what we believe in. However, this should not be interpreted as a recommendation for you to do the same. With that being said, let's dive right into the video. Jumping over here to the charts real quick, let's take a look at XRP on the weekly. This is a beautiful sign to see. We did have a dip down into a weekly supply and demand area, an area of interest, rising back up into another area of interest of the supply area. So we're going to see, does it sell off each time it has gotten into this zone, this 75-cent level? And if you guys remember me talking many times on this channel in the past, that 5 level with XRP, the 55, the 65, the 75-cent levels have always been so key and important with XRP. Can we jump up to $1 million a coin? Says David Schwartz, but we just need to break first and foremost above that 75-cent level, so then we can get back up. We do have an awesome fair value gap way up here. This comes all the way back from November of 2021 on the weekly candle. It's the only fair value gap to the upside right now. Would love to see that hit. That's at $1.09, $1.10, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Now, we do also have Bitcoin. Let's take a look. Bitcoin has been surging. It is doing an awesome job. I mean, it has been rising all the way from this $15,000 mark, and it's been on a roar ever since. Now, we did have a little pullback here in between. As far as my moving averages, I've got the 50 exponential moving average, the red line. This is the 30 exponential moving average, the yellow line. It did dip into that channel there, and it's starting to surge out. Now, we do have 6 days. We have a brand new weekly candle, and it's getting into that area of interest, which, again, this is the supply area where they'll start to sell off. Does it break through this level? We'll know here very shortly. It is making that move to the upside. 24-hour volume is very high. 4-hour volume only on the high level. So we'll continue to track that. As we know, Bitcoin does rule the market currently. Will XRP surpass it in the future? We obviously hope so. We've been following and we've been involved with XRP for so long. It would be awesome to see it take it to the next level. And David Schwartz says $1 million a coin. Obviously, that's significantly higher than $70,000. So we will keep a close eye on that. Also interesting to note, the Ethereum ETF just got announced. It's official, and the ETF has been approved. And if we take a look here on the daily candles, yesterday's daily candle, even on the news of approval, down a little bit, right? So with this one here, we have a supply area down here in that 2,800 level. Will it double dip down there and move its way back up into this area of interest up at the top here, $4,000, 3,900. We'll keep a close eye on that. We do have our moving averages here on the daily starting to cross over to the bullish side of things. So it'll be interesting to take a very close look at Ethereum with this new approval. Jumping over into if you invested 10K into XRP in September of 2018, I know some of you bull runners have been around since 2018, following the channel, following the movement of XRP. This is how much you would have today. So if you put $10,000 into XRP in September of 2018, today you would still have $10,000. Yes, this was unfortunately a very heartbreaking tweet. 99% of all coins are doomed to dump, never grow. Here are 10 coins you should avoid, but we're just going to talk about XRP on this one. As you can see right here on the chart, 10 years ago from 2018, we did have a nice little surge. Remember, this was when the announcement was that they were not a security, so it pumped up, had this break back down. But we are literally sitting at that same level. Now, obviously, we're having some huge news that we're going to continue covering on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tap that like button. By the way, let me know down below, what do you think XRP is going to get to? When do you think XRP will be $1? Is it going up to $1? Is it going back down to 10 cents? Let me know down in the comments what you think. I always like to see your guys' opinions on what you have to bring to the table. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse announces the end of the legal battle with the SEC. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says the company's long legal fight with the SEC is about to end. In a recent interview, he hinted that Ripple and the SEC will settle their dispute once and for all during a private meeting on July 25th. Now, I know a lot of us wanted this to happen sooner. It keeps on getting kicked down the road. But with all the craziness that's going on the political realm, with Biden stepping down from his actual re-election, his election campaign, and Harris stepping in, will there be another delay? We will only have to keep on watching to find out. Now, there are some key quotes here from Brad Garlinghouse from this article. Obviously, we can't keep going to court on every single token. We need clear rules. And he's talking about the crypto market as a whole here, obviously, because they've got XRPs, their token, but he wants clarity for all of the crypto markets. And he says here, we've spent over $150 million in 3 years fighting in court. Other countries are moving forward while we're stuck in litigation. And also, a lot of people are a little bit upset with Ripple and XRP because of the fact that they've been open about it, but they are selling some of their tokens to help pay for this legal battle. So unfortunately, the legal battle has actually affected us as XRP fans, XRP holders, because the price has been suppressed with the selling and then also other mechanisms holding us down because the market hasn't been able to move forward because of this case. A lot of people are scared to even think about getting involved with XRP. Brad goes on to say, Gensler has been at war with crypto. The OCC and other elements of the banking industry have been anti-crypto, and it's not helping us. He also says most people in crypto industry want to follow the rules, and we've been asking for clear rules. Hiring more lawyers to bring more lawsuits isn't the way to do it. So let me know down in the comments, do we get another delay? Does this closed door meeting actually settle the dispute? Are we going to get full clarity? Will XRP moon because of this decision? Let me know down in the comments what you think, your personal opinion. We really appreciate that. Heading back over to Twitter, let's take a look at what we've got. So let's go into more detail on this video here. David Schwartz seeing XRP at $1 million is practical. Here's why seeing XRP, the $1 million price, would be practical from the Ripple CTO. Here's the article that this is referenced to, related. If banks were to adopt Ripple, which means that they have to purchase XRP, would they not want to keep the market price of XRP low? If XRP is finite, i.e. cannot be mined, then wouldn't that hinder mainstream adoption? No. The price of the XRP you need to make $1 million payment will always be at least $1 million. The truth is precisely the opposite. Higher prices tend to correlate with higher liquidity, which means cheaper payments. Imagine if you wanted to use Bitcoin as an intermediary currency to buy a house worth $1 million back when Bitcoin was priced at $100. In the process of trying to buy enough Bitcoin to buy the house, you'd push the price up significantly. And when the recipient tried to convert those Bitcoins into the full local currency, they'd push the price down significantly. The effect would be so bad that back then it would not have been practical to use Bitcoins to pay for a house. Now, with Bitcoin over $10,000, that's a cinch. You can buy $1 million worth of Bitcoin without moving the market significantly because the price is higher. And so you need a smaller fraction of the available Bitcoin to do so. So a higher priced asset is better vehicle for payments, at least if you're targeting high value payments. And as we know, our payment system as a whole, which we hope XRP will be running the whole entire payment network, is trillions of dollars. So a higher priced asset to move trillions of dollars consistently. And here's the video that we were talking about with DBS accepting Ripple as their partner. This greatly enhanced our operational efficiency by streamlining cash management. It eliminated the need for various single currency accounts to be opened for expected foreign currency collections. Best Payments and Collection Solution Award, the Asset Treasury Award. And CNBC discussing the idea of US potentially holding Bitcoin as reserve currency. Let's take a look at this.
And so, yeah, it's easy to speak very positively about Bitcoin here at the conference.
Do you think that these favorable comments could go so far as to indicate that he'd be open to it being a reserve currency for the U.S.?
Yeah, so there were some rumblings of that on X this week. It could be something that's very difficult to get done, but it is possible. The Justice Department holds about 200,000 units of Bitcoin. So the United States is the largest holder of Bitcoin. And so they could easily just move that over to the Department of Treasury and start right there and have 13 billion worth of Bitcoin on the balance sheet. So it is a possible move. It just could be tough to get done. But what happens is the Justice Department, in holding these units of Bitcoin, they've been a random seller in the space. And so if they move from being a random seller at times, which could push the price of Bitcoin down, over to being a long-term hodler, well, that could be really good for the space and push prices up. And so, yeah, it's easy to speak very positively about Bitcoin here at the conference.
In addition to the team at Monerex Official is hard at work on a new debit card. Get ready for MXI. Elon Musk joins Ripple partnership, injects $104 billion into XRP. Now, there's also huge speculation and rumors that something huge is coming along for this partnership with Elon Musk, X being his company, Twitter X now, SpaceX, Elon Musk, XRP. He has a new profile picture and he's got the blue laser eyes. Now, a lot of people have been speculating, well, usually it's, red laser eyes, green laser eyes. He's got blue laser eyes. And who has blue in their branding? That's right, Ripple XRP. So is he going to be announcing something huge at the upcoming conference for crypto, the Bitcoin conference in Tennessee? He just landed in Tennessee. So there's a lot of speculation going on there. We'll keep you updated on more information as that rolls out. And before we dive into our main headline of the day, will XRP, Brad Garlinghouse tell us that XRP will be replacing SWIFT. We'll get into that here in just a couple of minutes. We got here breaking. CEO says XRP will be 9,761 by August 1st, guaranteed. That one, obviously, it's another person speculating on what prices could be soon. Huge news. Twitter announced peer-to-peer payment system will launch in 2024. That'll be this year, similar to PayPal. According to an ex-employee, Elon Musk will offer XRP as a payment option given low transaction costs versus other blockchains such as Ethereum. So is that real? There's been multiple things talking about this. This comes from Watcher Guru. He usually posts really, really great relevant content. Elon Musk's latest X reveal triggers bullish sentiment for Trump or for XRP. So getting into the headline of the article of today, the most important topic that we want to talk about, Brad Garlinghouse talking about replacing SWIFT.
There we do find that the banks are also, at least when they talk to us, they may tell you different things. They are hesitant to convert things into a currency, a cryptocurrency right now, because of the volatility in the currencies, because of the fact that you don't.
I hear people talk about volatility, and I feel like they're propagating misinformation. The volatility risk of fiat, volatility is just a mathematical calculation of time times volatility. If you hold fiat for, let's say, an average SWIFT transaction today is in the order of magnitude 2 days, that's about 180,000 seconds. An XRP transaction is 3 seconds. So if you take a low volatile asset times a long duration fiat, or a high volatility asset versus a very, very short amount of time, it turns out mathematically there's less volatility risk in an XRP transaction than there is in a fiat transaction. The difference is you have market makers. When you do a SWIFT transaction, there's banks saying, there's a market maker saying, I'll lock in that rate. I'll take the volatility risk for the next 2 or 3 days. With XRP, you don't have to do that because it settles so quickly.
So does Brad Garlinghouse think that XRP can replace SWIFT? Yes, he definitely does. And that is the goal. That is the dream of XRP being accepted by all of the global banks, which we've just seen that the Singapore banks are already accepting us. Multiple banks around the world are accepting XRP. And right here, Brad Garlinghouse says, the SWIFT network, I imagine everyone here at some point in their lives has done a SWIFT transfer. The SWIFT-enabled transaction you would call a wire transfer. So have you ever transferred money through a wire? Most people have as adults, right? Well, the expression wire transfers, the etymology of this is a telegram wire transfer, right? It's not technology that has moved with the internet. It's old school technology, been around forever. And Garlinghouse championed the transformative approach of Ripple, which can significantly reduce the friction involved in global money transfers. And he says here, do we compete with SWIFT? Yes, there are a lot of payment networks out there. And when I think about at the core of what Ripple's trying to do, we're trying to let value move the way information moves today. Like, for example, you watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. But you can see what he's talking about. Information is transferred instantly right now, right? And in the video, you heard him say that regular wire transfers can take up to 3 days to settle, as opposed to 3 seconds to settle on XRP. In this article, which we just read from, CEO talks IPO plans, competitive strategy against SWIFT, because they are trying to take out SWIFT. He literally says that there. But he also talks about the IPO. He stated here, we have publicly said that we don't have any imminent plans to go public. I mean, why would you have in the current SEC? We're not. I'm not very popular inside the walls of the SEC. So he doesn't want to take his actual company public because of the fact that the Gary Gensler situation. They've been fighting him over XRP. Imagine what they might try to do to his actual company as well. So are you excited that XRP is going to be taking out SWIFT? Let me know down in the comments section. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to head over to bullrunners.com. Bullrunners.com. Get signed up for our free newsletter. And we look forward to you on the next one.